Hello, friends. This is Pastor Artur Pawlowski. As you are aware, the enemy is pushing very hard, very hard. The enemy wants to shut down your life, the enemy wants to shut down your business, and the enemy wants to shut down your future for your children and for your grandchildren. The enemy doesn't want you to have any future, any rights, any means to support yourself and to resist the ongoing attack on your rights. The enemy wants to implement dictatorship and tyranny, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now in our beloved Canada. They are shutting down the churches, they're shutting down the places of worship all over. Premier of Alberta announced that it's putting us into a very strict 3 weeks lockdown again, even though after 13 months of data is not proving absolutely his restrictions. We know, you can Google it up yourself, go to the government websites, and if you don't believe me, prove me wrong by the statistics. So I want to invite you again this Saturday. I don't know what they're going to do. They may fence the church, they may break the doors and change the locks. That's okay. Let them do what the Gestapo and the KGB was doing before. They're following their father, the devil, and they will get the reward from our God for all the atrocities that they're doing to the people. They will be judged. You see, God is the judge of judges. He doesn't take bribes, and sooner or later those people will be accountable. If not in a court of men, they will be accountable in a court of God. Hell awaits people like that. I want to invite you again to come and support us, even if they will change the locks and fence the church. We're going to have our church services. I will just move outdoors, and they can fence the entire ward. And they have never been able to defeat Christians throughout the generations, through thousands of years. Romans tried it, and all kinds of evil, wicked people tried to silence and destroy and burn Christians on the stakes. But you know, the blood of the martyrs is the seed for the church, and as hard as they're pushing, we will push even harder. Please join us to push harder. The address is here. I'm going to post it in the comments as well. 4315 26th Avenue Southeast. Come this Saturday, 9:30 in the morning, to support freedom. Because what we know from the history is that if the freedom of religion falls, all the other freedoms follow. There is not one country around the world that is free without the freedom of religion. Every time that they push freedom of religion out of the nation, dictatorship remains, stays, and tyranny gets hold of every aspect of people's lives. So even atheists, if you're not a believer, come and fight for freedom, because if I don't have my rights, you will have no your rights as well. Your rights will be taken away. So during communism and during fascism, there was only one religion. During the time of Adolf Hitler, Führer was their god, and the Nazi Party was the religion. During the Stalinism, when I grew up, of course, under the boots of the Soviets, it was the Communist Party that was the religion, and Stalin was God. So you gotta push hard, and let's push together. We need a spiritual awakening. We need to rise up and stand shoulder to shoulder before they're going to finish us off. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to finish the job by destroying small and medium-sized businesses, middle class, just so there will be extremely powerful, just like Walmart and Costco and Superstore. That's why they're open. They're open throughout all of these lockdowns, and no one is bothering them. However, everybody else is forced into submission because they want extremely rich and powerful and extremely poor. Do not allow them. Stand in solidarity, and in the end, we know that truth wins. That's why they're so terrified of the truth. That's why the censorship is going left and right, and do not allow them. If they will kick us from the platforms, we're going to do the old-fashioned way. We're going to print pamphlets, and we're going to get phone calls, and we will reach you. So stay connected. Send us your email and your phones so we can put you in a database, and we go from there. Be blessed, and I hope to see you Saturday 9:30 in the morning for another day to fight for our rights and freedoms, for religious liberty in Canada. Be blessed. See you Saturday 9:30.